Hey guys, Red Llama here. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at T-Rex Miner 25.8, which is the latest T-Rex miner that has been released within the past 18 hours. These programs are something that's always updated quite frequently, depending on what needs to be updated or fixed. So please be on the lookout for updates. But I'm going to take this a step back from the standpoint of a new miner getting into this. If you're one of those people who are just getting into mining and just wants to use their traditional PC computer right now that has a GPU in place, and you want to get some hash rate to it, and you don't want to like put it to a dedicated rig, you don't want to put it on Hive OS, you don't want, you kind of want to just switch it back and forth. This is an option for those who are looking to do that. There's also NiceHash. That's something actually I started off with in the very beginning, but quickly had switched over to Hive OS just because it's a little bit easier to manage if you have multiple rigs. But we won't get into that now. What is T-Rex Miner? So T-Rex Miner is a developer software that is used to mine certain coins. So what it does is there's different algorithms that they use, but there's always improvements or different functionality that they built into it with T-Rex Miner. It's the interface between your GPU and the algorithm. So what we'll do is we'll download the WinZip file. So once we have it open, we can take a look at the README file, and it gives you a little bit more detail about this, and the fees are associated with them. But these fees are something you don't pay out of pocket. It's something that's actually taken out as you're mining, and depending on what algorithm, what coin you're looking at, it could be anywhere from 1 to 2, and then different miners out there like LOL miner and MB miner will take something different out depending on which pool you're using, depending on the coin. So just keep an eye out for that. Some charge more, some charge less, but some that are charging less perform better than the ones are charging more, or vice versa. So just because it's charging low, it doesn't mean it's better. So just keep that in mind. Alright, so there is plenty of commands here. So I don't know all of them, and I don't know how to use the majority of them. So for those who are just looking into getting into this now, the best bet is to go over to their presets that they have here. These presets are made so you can mine a certain coin on a certain pool. Let's say in this case I want to mine ETH on Ethermine. I can click here, right click it, and go to edit. Once I edit it, I can see that, alright, it's going to be calling out the ext file, which is the algorithm. It's going to be mining ehash, and it's going to go to a certain pool. This pool is actually pretty critical. So like if you wanted to mine this, like right now it's saying it's going to be mining to EU, but I am in the US, so the ping is going to be dramatically increased. So what you would have to do is you would have to copy this address, put it into a browser, and you can go over to start mining depending on which pool you're looking at, and it'll give you different locations that the pool has. And now for my case, since I'm in the US on the East Coast, I would choose this location and just quickly swap that out here just so the ping can be reduced. There we go. And then over here, I would put in my wallet address. Now, if you're looking to get a wallet address, quick and simple way is probably Coinbase, but that is a centralized exchange. There is other decentralized exchanges that you could use, but I'm not going to get into that. Do your own research on where you want to put where you want to grab a wallet from. But this is where, after you captured your wallet, this is where you would put it. And then this is basically a password and then your rig name. So if you have multiple rigs on Windows and you're using the same exact wallet, same exact pool, you want to change this name, because if you have two rigs with the same name, something's going to give. So you have to change this name if you have multiple rigs out there. Right, and all you have to do is double click on it and it'll start running. Now you might get errors if you see red text, that means it's not running. But now let's say you don't want to do ETH, you want to do some other coin. Well, there is other coins already set here for you, and you could just simply right click on them, like Ergo, ETC, Conflux, Alph. You can mine them all here, and using different pools as well. There's also dual mining as well. So the reason you would want to do dual mining is if you have an LHR card, which means a low hash rate card, where it doesn't do that well on ETH because NVIDIA had chosen to, they wanted to please the gamers. You would have to look into dual mining if you want increased profitability on those cards. Now that's up to you if you want to do that, because the increased hash rate on another coin could help out and balance your profitability, but I would leave that up to you because it may change over time. So just do your own research if you want to put some of your LHR cards on a dual miner. And if you wanted to do that, it's the same steps as before. You would just click on one of these actually. So like if I want to do ETH and Ergo, I would right click here, edit, and it's the same process before. I could just change one of these to choose the correct pool I would want. I would change this to do the wallet I wanted, and this would be just all dedicated to the first miner. This second part would be the second coin I'm looking at. So this is calling out for Wooly Pulley. Again, you would just check it out on the website to see if that's the correct location for you. So what was that? Ergo. You would click on Ergo. We would go to get started, I believe, connections, and then over here it will give you different locations. So the US is not split, so US is only in one location, so different pools have different splits, I guess, like East and West Coast. So we don't need to worry about that now here. And then you would just put in your wallet address here. And again, change the name if you have multiple rigs out there. That's it for that. And there is plenty of more in the readme file for different commands, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, the best way to do it is, if you're looking to just start mining, is to use one of these preset batch files. This way it's a little bit easier, so you don't have to go through and create one of your own to run the T-Rex algorithm here, or the T-Rex miner itself. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's a brief overview if you're looking to get into mining with your PC computer on Windows using T-Rex Miner. So this is just a brief overview. I hope it makes sense for you guys, and please hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you guys on the next one.